You won't believe this, but when I was in elementary school, my family hired a contractor to work on our house, and everything seemed normal at first. We lived in an old colonial home with softwood floors and historically correct paint, so the first contractor dragged his feet and refused to paint the wood trim we had bought, barely doing any work for over a year, even though we were paying him. Eventually, we fired him and hired a new contractor that our lawyer knew from church, and most of his team went to that same church, so we figured they were trustworthy. My mom would send me outside with lemonade and snacks in the summer because of the heat, and everyone was always really nice to me, especially one guy named Kenny, who seemed friendly and talked to me like I was one of the family. The work finally finished after about 2.5 years, and everything looked great, until months later, my parents saw Kenny's name in the newspaper. He had been put in prison on charges for offenses related to pedophilia. The worst part was that before he worked on our house, his name had already been on a sex offender registry, and the contractor never told anyone. At the time, I was an elementary-aged girl, and my brother was in middle school, and on multiple occasions, our parents left us alone at home while work was happening. Nothing ever happened to us, but just knowing now that someone like that had been in our house around us gives me chills. Thinking about it still freaks me out, because it's one thing to read a scary headline, and another thing entirely to have that person inside your own home, trusted with your renovation, and interacting with your family like it was normal. Ask yourself, if someone like that had been around your kids, would you ever feel safe again?